We're joined today by Wayne Hiller van Rensburg, newly elected president for the Institute of Retirement Funds of Africa. Wayne, thanks for joining us. So we're here to talk about the 2016 conference. You and I first met last year at the 2015 conference, and that was fun, and a lot happened there. But my understanding is you've really come into this whole space and have said to the team, we really need to amp it up. We need to take it up a few notches, and we need to get conversation pieces that are important. So at a high level, give us perhaps your perspective on what it is that needs to happen this year that's going to amp up the conference.
So this year we need to focus. We need to focus on big ideas and practical day-to-day tools. And our whole conference has been organized to achieve that goal.
In the past, these have tended to be quite static, isn't it? It's almost as if there's a fixed format and things work a particular way and we follow that format. What have you done from a formatting perspective, from a keynote perspective, duration of speeches, to make sure that it is a lot more robust in how it delivers the experience to the conference delegate?
So I think a conference is about sharing big ideas rather than detail.
Sure.
So the focus has been on telling our keynote speakers, share the big ideas. We can flesh out the detail later on.
Very good.
Especially the blue sky. What is it that we want the future to look like?
Very good. Talk about the future. So the theme this year is navigating the future. What is the genesis of that theme, and what are you intending to achieve with it?
I think in South Africa and in most places in the world, social protection and making sure people's basic needs are met is one of the biggest themes. And we've heard a lot of noise and conversations about it this year. And for us, that the theme of social protection and how pensions fit into the bigger scheme of things is very important. That's the blue sky thing, the big ideas. Where do we want to go, and what is it that we're doing?
I know you've been quite vociferous in the past about how, if we take it down a few levels, trustees have the responsibility to talk not only amongst themselves, but also to the people for whom they hold this trust. Have you got any ideas about how do you bring that to life at this particular conference this year?
For me, every delegate sitting there, including the trustees, need to go there, open their minds and say, this is a learning experience.
Yes.
And how am I going to take this and share it to the people I represent, the people I interact with?
Yes.
And there's no one answer. But I think the openness is the key.
Very good. So last year we were in Cape Town. We had a good time in Cape Town. Where are we going this year, and when are we going there?
We're going to Durban this year from the 28th to the 30th of August.
Very good. At the ICC?
At the ICC.
Very
indeed.
good. So I imagine we're going to dominate the whole space. We're going to own all of Durban.
We are. We've got the new wing of the ICC.
Very good.
And everyone's going to walk through there.
We're going to turn it into IRFA country.
We are indeed.
Any thoughts around the particular conversation points that you feel must happen this year?
For me, again, I'm going to just repeat the social protection. And then there's
what
also,
does that mean? What is social protection?
Pensions. If I become disabled, if I'm old, if I can no longer work for whatever reason, is there something that's going to make me? Is there a safety net for me?
And a part of that responsibility at present, isn't it, is borne by the state for people who don't have that social protection. Yeah?
There is part of it borne by the state, but it's a mishmash. It's all over the place. And part of the conversation is, how do we get all stakeholders to contribute to make a cohesive and proper benefit for all people?
Is everybody on the same hymn sheet on this? I mean, does everybody understand the importance of it, and does everybody understand the direction it needs to go, or is that perhaps a part of what we need to do at this conference, just to pull all those eyes and perspectives together?
So we started last year, we mentioned some of it.
Yeah.
This year we're continuing the conversation and we're pulling more of it together.
Yeah.
We've got papers coming out, one of them being released soon.
Very good.
And two big papers at the conference about social protection in particular.
Very good. It looks exciting. If I'm a delegate and I'm sitting watching this video and I'm thinking, okay, so I hear the new direction, I hear the new thinking, but what are the three key things that I'm going to walk away with from this conference? What would you say those are going to be?
Number one would be, I got new ideas.
Right.
Number two would be, hopefully those ideas, some of them are tools that I can take away with and work with. And number three is talking to my peers and making sure that my understanding of the world is reflected by their understanding of the world.
Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. I can't wait. And I can't wait for the collaborative conversations. I can't wait for the immersive experience. And I'm thoroughly looking forward to engaging not only with you and with the new members of the team, but also with the entire broader industry. So it's really exciting. Thank you very much for having joined us, Wayne, and we look forward to seeing you at the conference.
Thank you.
Thank you.